the Oakland A's will call Las Vegas home in a couple of years. And now, with the new development going on in the Strip, we're getting a better idea of what it's going to look like. The renderings for Bally's Las Vegas have been revealed, and this is on the former site of the Tropicana, of course. You're going to have the big baseball stadium, and then also 2 luxury hotel towers, more than 500,000 square feet dedicated to retail, dining, and entertainment. And again, of course, they'll be playing ball in the center of it all. Here to talk about it, because he just scored a great interview with Bally CEO Sue Kim, is the Nevada Independent's Howard Stutz. So Howard, I love how you framed it. Bally's finally shares plans, and it's because we've been wondering, what is it going to look like? What's the plan? Now you have it. Talk to me about your thoughts with it.
Well, it's fascinating because a year ago they talked about a 3,000 room hotel. They still have that in there, and I'll be the one to argue. I don't know if the site can hold or even needs a 3,000 room hotel. The big feature is 500,000 square feet of retail, dining, entertainment that'll surround the stadium. This is something that, they've got 26 acres. The stadium has 9. There's some plaza area that's part of this. But the whole thing is that it's like a destination around the stadium. That's what you see in San Diego around Petco Park, restaurants and shops and bars, and where people can go before and after the game. Same in Atlanta, the Battery. And I think that's what the hope is here. The Strip doesn't need another 3,000 room casino right now. MGM has 13,000 hotel rooms that surround that site, pretty much. So yeah, I think if this is what they do immediately, and that's what Sue Kim said, in conjunction with the ballpark, that's the first thing they're going to build, is this non-gaming type attraction, entertainment, to go along with the ballpark. Some of it may open even before the ballpark opens in 2028. So
yeah, that's
a good sign.
In your article, it looks like they'd like to get some of that revenue going, even a 2,500 seat theater. In addition, now I do have to ask you, as far as financing here, they have their hand in a lot of things. They have a proposal for a casino in the New York City area. They're currently working on like a $6 billion project in Chicago. Are you worried about them being overextended?
Yeah, of course. And Bally's is a relatively small company. They have relatively small casinos around the country. Like you said, the project in Chicago is underway, and they're bidding on New York. What they have in their back pocket is gaming and leisure properties. The real estate investment trust that owns the A's site, owns the old Tropicana site, owns the 35 acres. Bally's pays them $10.5 million a year in rent. Gaming and Leisure is funding the Chicago project. They've loaned the money for the Chicago project, so we could see them probably getting involved somehow on the stadium site in some way with Bally's, because Gaming and Leisure's chairman, Peter Carlino, well known in the gaming industry, he is really excited about owning the land for a Major League Baseball stadium. So that would be very different for a gaming REIT. And I think they may be the ones that could help pull this through for Bally's.
Howard, just final question here, and really just sort of sentiment. I get a lot of questions about how much money in public financing. It's about $350 million that we're giving the A's for the ballpark. You don't expect for them to come to us as far as taxpayers for any more money for what they want to do on the side of the Trop?
They would be shot down as quick as possible. That's not going to happen. I mean, the A's have the public financing in place. There's a hearing in front of the Clark County Commission, I think next week, to talk about about the project. They're not going to ask for any more money. Nobody's going to give them any more money, and so this is where it is, and it's going to be up onto the A's to build the stadium and Bally's to develop the retail and everything else around it.
Well, score with the big interview. Thank you for coming on live to talk with us about it. Howard Stutz of the Nevada Independent. We encourage everyone that should be daily reading, staying on top of politics and pop culture here in the state of Nevada. Thank you.